Happy Advent.
Happy Advent to you too.
Do you want to play with clay today?
Mm-hmm.
You want to make a holy water fountain for John the Baptist? Yeah, like that. How about you open that? I'll turn on the oven. All right, deal. Turn on an oven to 275 degrees, okay? That's gonna preheat while we make our stuff. You're going to need something to roll with from home. You could use a rolling pin or like a can, anything works because we're gonna have to roll this up. You wanna get it in a log shape that's about 1.5 by 3 inches long. So you gotta kind of play with it a little bit to soften it up, called kneading it. Today, we're gonna hear about
John the
readings.
Baptist?
Yep, so John's an adult and he is out baptizing people. And they were thinking John might actually be Jesus. He said, I'm baptizing you with
Holy water.
water. Yep, but one mightier than I who is coming. I'm not worthy to loosen the thongs of his sandals. He says he will baptize you with the Holy Spirit and fire.
Why isn't John Jesus' cousin worthy enough?
Because Jesus is God. And Jesus does ask us to do those things. And in fact, Jesus, remember at the Last Supper, what does he do to his disciples' feet?
He washes them?
Mm-hmm. John's saying now, I'm not even worthy to touch Jesus' sandals. But what does Jesus do?
What?
Washes the feet of others. He serves others. So people were also asking John for advice. And basically he's saying, be honest. Don't take from people more than they owe you.
Wait, those were tax collectors?
Some tax collectors were coming to him and talking to him.
And what were they doing?
Tax collectors made their money basically by collecting more than what was actually owed in taxes. And then they would keep the profit. So he's saying, stop doing that. Only do your job. Don't charge people more. So once you have your clay all worked around, I am going to take the rolling pin and flatten it out. So it doesn't matter if there are wrinkles in it at this stage anyway. So I'm gonna flatten it. So it's like 1/4 inch thick. A lot easier. You could do this all with your hands, or you could use a can. You can use a lot of stuff. It's just a little easier to work with if it's flat.
Look at that.
Marks in it. Yeah. So we're gonna put a holy water font in your room by making this, and then you can bless yourself with holy water when you wake up, like you do at church.
Why would you do that?
That's a really good question. What are you baptized with, Claire?
Holy water?
Yeah, so it's a reminder of our baptism when we bless ourselves with holy water.
Wait, for real? This is going to go in our bedroom?
For real.
So that means my bedroom?
Your bedroom. That should be flat enough. You fold it up so that it makes a little cubby where you can put the water. You fold it up like that and then crinkle it. You fold, like, imagine like this, straight up like an angle, like an L.
I fold it up like this.
Fold it up, yep.
And then do that.
And then, yep, there you go. So fold it up and form a bowl and pinch the sides. See, now it's like a little bowl. And you could...
Decorate it.
Yeah, make sure you put your hole in the top. Ooh, wow, that's a really good circle.
Thank you. Now what do you do with the words?
If you want to, you can write holy water on. Use your toothpick and put it next to mine.
Is yours done?
Yeah, I'm good. You hold Catherine.
You're such
Gently.
You're such a cute girl.
And I will put these in the oven for
You know what we do.
15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes. Wait 24 hours before you add the cord. Once it is hardened, we'll do the loopy thing. So I'm going to make a loop in the suede cord and tie a knot. Poke the loop through and put the knot through. So voila. And we'll do that to ours tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes. And that way we could hang it on the wall and we put holy water in from church and we have a holy water font.